The news that Queen Elizabeth II had died aged 96 has prompted a storm of touching personal tributes to the late monarch. GB News host Anne Diamond read out a particularly sincere note of thanks to the Queen for the guidance and service she offered to the nation's armed forces. As she read the tribute live on air, Ms. Diamond appeared to well up as, with watery eyes, she said, "Stand down, ma'am." Dressed in black and accompanied by her co-host Stephen Dixon, Ms. Diamond reported on poignant personal tales of the Queen's royal influence. She said, "Catherine in Worcester says please remember from those of us who have served and are serving now, we take our lead from the late Queen. We promise to serve and do so as long as we live." Ms. Diamond paused, appearing visibly emotional before she continued, "Stand down, ma'am, you served with honor." As she finished her sentence, the GB News host raised her palm to her chest and looked downwards, shielding herself from the camera. Ms. Diamond paused briefly, covering her mouth before she added, "I can't say it." The presenter exhaled unsteadily before she continued with a gentle smile, "God save the King." Mr. Dixon said, "That's really touching actually. The whole nation must be feeling something today, but those who are serving particularly." He referenced his co-host as he continued, "I know your son serves, my husband serves, and I think their devotion to the Queen and to the Crown is immensely important. They put their lives on the line for the Crown. They have served the Queen and now they will serve the King." Tributes for the Queen have poured in from leading military figures and related government representatives. Defense Secretary Ben Wallace said, "The sad passing today of Her Majesty the Queen will be felt by every member of her armed forces. Her Majesty was more than the Commander-in-Chief, she was their guardian." The Queen served as head of the UK Armed Forces, having held over 50 ranks and appointments across the UK and Commonwealth Armed Services. Notably, the Queen served in World War II, having enrolled in the Women's Auxiliary Territorial Service, and became the first female member of the royal family to be an active duty member of the British Armed Forces. Don't miss, Chief of the General Staff Sir Patrick Sanders described the event of the Queen's passing as a moment of profound sorrow. He added, "Her Majesty epitomized duty, selfless commitment, and loyalty. Her service inspired generations of soldiers. She will be remembered by all ranks of the British Army with the deepest affection." Air Chief Marshal Sir Mike Wigston said, "Her Majesty, as head of the armed forces, has been a constant source of inspiration and a pillar of strength to all who have been privileged to serve her." In an official statement, Chief of the Naval Staff Sir Ben Key said the Queen's death had touched every member of the Royal Navy. He added, "In all our lives, her reign has been a constant, and her dedication and lifetime of service was utterly inspiring." Read next.